Google is a company with extremely smart engineers and their algorithm is very, very good. But still, there are spam websites that get through their filters. The Google algorithm, while being extremely good, still cannot catch 100% of all spam. So, they do have humans who check the results manually, looking for sites that violate the webmaster guidelines but have slipped through their filters. And when they chance upon a page that's ranking higher than it really should be, they penalize the site. And there's no telling what the penalty might be. The site may be de-indexed or simply demoted, which means it would fall in the SERPs but would still remain in Google's index. A manual penalty can be levied on a site for several reasons. Content can also be de-indexed for legal reasons. If a court orders Google to remove a certain result, it will have to comply. And if Google finds a certain site is infected with malware, like a virus or a Trojan, it will be removed from the index. A site's competitor can also file a spam report against a site they suspect is using black hat methods. In that case, the site will be reviewed manually, and if something is wrong, it will be hit with a penalty. Manual penalties are different from Panda and Penguin penalties. Panda and Penguin penalties are algorithmic, while Google reviewers, humans, levy manual penalties. It's important to know how to tell the difference. You should be able to tell whether a certain site has been hit by an algorithmic penalty or whether a manual penalty has been levied on it. If your site receives a manual penalty, you will have a message in your webmaster tools. You will need to address the issues specified in the warning and then file a reconsideration request. Panda and Penguin penalties are algorithmic, and filing a reconsideration request will not be of any help. You will want to try removing all unnatural links and disavow those you cannot remove using the link disavow tool. Penguin penalizes sites with unnatural links, and disavowing these links with the disavow tool might help, but there's no telling how long it will take to lift a penalty. Panda penalizes sites with low quality content, and the disavow tool will not be of any help with Panda penalties as the penalty has nothing to do with links. The disavow tool can help if a site has been penalized due to unnatural links. This can help with manual or Penguin penalties. Google adds an invisible nofollow to any link that you disavow using the disavow tool, and those links will not harm your site anymore. To use the disavow tool, you will need to log into your Google Webmaster Tools or Search Console account and select the site you want to use this tool on. Then you will need to open another browser tab and go to the following URL. Next, you will need to create a text file and add all of the links to the site that you want to disavow. The text file needs to be in a certain format. If you have lots of spammy links, do not try to disavow individual links from domains. Disavow the entire domain. And this is the format you will need to use. Do not have HTTP or www in there. This is the format the file is supposed to be in. Suppose you have spammy links from the following domains and you want to disavow them. The format of the disavow text file will be as follows. This is a comment, and you would not want to use HTTP or www anywhere here. This is how your disavow file will look. Many people include a lot of unnecessary text in the file. Maybe they hope to influence the reader in some way. Including any unnecessary text can cause the file to be rejected. Do not try to include any documentation, a story, or anything like that. The software that reads this file expects the file to be in a certain format. Anything else is rejected. No person will be reading this file. It's a software that reads this file. And the file needs to be a text file. Submitting a Microsoft Word file or an Excel spreadsheet will not work. Once you have created the file, you will need to click on Disavow links. There's a warning that comes up. You will need to choose a file. Once you have chosen the file, submit it. We have just submitted the Disavow file. Why should you know this stuff? Well, there are folks who can try to harm a site by pointing a lot of spammy links at it. If that happens to your site and you see links in your webmaster tools that look spammy, you will want to know how to handle such a situation.